it is so surreal to be sitting here filming a YouTube video. I want to talk to you guys more, and YouTube is a perfect platform for that, let's just face it. Even though Instagram is like my comfort zone, but I thought I just need to step outside that comfort zone. It is about time. The truth is that the main reason that kept me outside YouTube until this point was that I am a perfectionist. The thing is that you can't expect everything to be perfect straight away. It is a process, just like it was with my Instagram. You know what, I thought that you guys follow me and like me, for being me, and that has nothing to do with the lighting, with the setup, with the quality of the audio, which sucks. But I'm gonna work on that. So I'm here today with another video, which is a back to school, simple, affordable makeup. I really hope you guys will enjoy it. And if you want to know how to get this affordable, easy back to school makeup, just keep on watching. So I'm gonna start out with a foundation. I decided to go for the Revlon Colorstay one because it has been in my drawer for quite some time. I remember I bought it maybe a year ago or so. Can't really remember what the result was, so I wanted to give it a go today. Also, that is literally the only foundation that matches me shade-wise. This is quite thick, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Ooh. It's a lot of coverage. This actually really reminds me of double wear foundation that I'm using. I really do like it. The next product I'm going to be using is concealer, and I'm going to be using a liquid Camouflage by Catrice. Just want to use a tiny bit. And I'm going to be buffing this out using my beauty blender, obviously. The thing is that this was usually sold out, at least in my town and nearby, which just basically proves how good it is. That's a decent coverage. I would not say that it's cakey, but it is on the edge. Now I properly need to set my under eye to prevent it from creasing, and I'm using a NYX HD loose powder for that. Now for the rest of my face, I'm gonna be using a pressed powder. I'm gonna go for the L'Oreal True Match. I'm gonna be using a e.l.f. brush, which is foundation blurring brush. Reason why I'm using a different powder under my eyes and a different powder for the rest of my face is that the loose powder is gonna look less cakey and it is just much more gentle for the under eye area. And now I'm gonna be pressing this onto my skin, especially on the areas that need a little bit of extra coverage. Now I need to do my eyebrows. I am quite nervous about this part because I've recently changed up my brow routine. I'm gonna explain. I have been on a makeup session with a friend of mine. She's from the same hometown that I am. She's a makeup artist. She's amazing. She's incredibly talented. So we met, she's done my makeup, and I was blown away. Like, it was so good. I'm gonna put a picture somewhere. But what she's done is that she's literally enhanced my eyebrows so naturally and so beautifully, and she's drawn all those beautiful little lines, like kind of like strokes that imitate your own hair. I thought this technique could never really work for me because my own hair is quite significant. Like, I do not feel like I need to create those little extra strokes, but that is such bullshit. Like, you need to do it and it looks amazing, and she proved me that. So I went on Facebook and I just sent her a message saying, oh my gosh, I got so many compliments on these eyebrows, like, you need to teach me how to do it. I think I'm doing it right. Like, it's not as perfect as hers, but I'm getting there. I'm slightly getting there. But now I'm stepping into the unknown land, and I'm gonna be trying it out with the products that I haven't used before for the eyebrows. So it's gonna be crazy. But you're not gonna see this. I'm gonna be doing it off camera, and I'm gonna tell you how it went. Let me tell you, it was challenging. So the first thing was that I didn't have the right shade of the products that I wanted to use. So that was a major problem. So I used the micro brow pencil from NYX, and the pencil is amazing. I've been using this quite often before. I've actually found another pencils that I like better, but this one is also a decent quality. It's great when you're on a budget. But the problem was with the next step, which was the brow pomade, and I wanted to use the NYX Time and Frame, which I had at home, but I didn't have the right shade. I wanted to use this one. This one is the shade Brunette. I'm gonna show you how it looks like because I've opened it. It's just crazy, such a crazy color. It's just too dark. I didn't want to use it. I didn't have anything that was lighter, so I decided to go for my cut brow that I usually use. I've cheated at this point, I admit it openly, because I didn't want my brow to look crazy. So now I'm gonna go for the eyes, and honestly, I think we're going for a look that you also have a little bit of extra time in the morning for, because if I would be short of time, I would not probably go for any eyeshadows. I would just put my base on and my eyebrows on and I would go. So I'm gonna be using a NYX Perfect Filter palette, which is a great eyeshadow palette. This is in the version Rustic Antique. So for the crease, I'm gonna be taking this shade here. You just wanna technically build this up. Like, you don't wanna go straight in with a lot of pigment. Like, that is not what you wanna do. I'm using a light hand for this and the circular motions to blend that crease out. Now I want to create a diffuse liner, and you can use whatever shade you want for this. I'm gonna be using this shade here. Now with that shadow, you want to go as close to your lash line as you possibly can, and you can wing this out, you don't have to, it's optional. Plus, don't forget to go on your lava lash line and diffuse it properly. Now I'm gonna be using a Colourpop highlighter for the inner corners and also under my brows. Now I also want to go for eyelashes, but you don't have to. Plus, if you want to go for false lashes, just definitely find out something about your school's restrictions, because what might be natural looking for me doesn't have to be for your teacher. For the contour, I'm gonna go for the NYX Duo Sculpting Palette. So you want to drag the pigment upwards. So there's sort of this line. Hope you can see this. Now with my forehead, I'm gonna be contouring the sides of it rather than going from here, because I do not have a big forehead and I do not want to make it even smaller. I rather want to make it more narrow. For my highlight, I'm gonna be using a sleek Solstice palette, and I'm gonna be placing it on the highest points of my cheeks. And I also love to highlight this here. Kind of like center that highlight right in between my eyebrows, and then just a slightly tiny bit on the bridge of my nose down there. Next I'm gonna accentuate my cheeks with Milani's Big Blush. So I'm gonna be overlining, I'm gonna be lining my lips, overlining a little bit. And for that I'm gonna be using a NYX Suede matte lip liner. And I'm gonna put a NYX Intense Butter Gloss on top. Smells like vanilla muffins. Yum. Lastly, I'm gonna be using a NYX Cosmetics Dewy Finish Setting Spray, because if we want something from school makeup, it's the staying power. So that concludes this makeup look. Thank you so much guys for watching, and please hit that subscribe button, because I need motivation, and nothing can motivate me in a better way than your support and your love. Also, if you didn't come from my Instagram, definitely check it out, because I'm much more active in there and I'm basically trying to post almost every day, so there's always something new. Then again, thank you so much guys for watching, and hopefully see you on the next one, and hopefully it'll be very soon.